Should you worry about gas prices? So, gas prices are on the rise across the country, North America, Canada, Europe, everywhere across the planet. Gas prices are on the rise. Why are they on the rise? The commodity, the underlying commodity itself, oil, crude oil, is also on the rise. It costs more to refine it. There's fewer supply of oil, therefore same amount of demand or increasing demand, you get an increase in the price of the commodity, increase in price of the refined goods, which is gasoline in this case. Gasoline prices are on the rise. So that's a fact. We've had significant inflation in the price of gas, gasoline, and that means consumers in Canada are feeling it. A significant increase month over month, year over year, multiple year over multiple year, and it's hitting us all hard. So, should you worry about it? So, here's what I would suggest to you. You definitely need to factor this into your budgeting. If you're on a tight budget, you absolutely need to factor in gas prices. Don't expect them to drop in the future. Typically, it's rare for us to see gas prices move up and then come down. Why? Because gas prices historically, once they reach a level, they typically don't fall that much further down on the next commodity correction. For sure, at some points, the commodity price, crude oil, will fall. Now, does that mean that the end good, the refined gasoline that we are putting into our cars, does that mean that that is going to come down? Likely not. The distributors and the retailers that are selling you gasoline for you to put in your car typically don't drop the price that much. You're used to paying 230 or 220 for a liter of gasoline, expect to continue to pay that in the future. So what can you do? So first off, budget, okay? Can you fit this in your budget? What do you need to do to make sure that you could afford the gasoline to put in your vehicle? Second off, alternatives. Is there a different way for you to figure out a way to get to point A and point B? Maybe you could cycle, maybe you could unicycle, maybe you could walk, maybe you could do shared transportation. Think of this as part of your budget. Third of all, have you built in a natural hedge in your investment portfolio strategy to take advantage of this fact? Do you own any commodities or oil and gas based stocks to take advantage of the fact that you're paying more at the pump, but your net worth is also maybe slightly improving? So, three things I would consider if I were you. We talked about them. Again, you want to take a look at budgeting. Expect an increase in cost of gasoline now and expect it in the future going forward. Have you figured it out? Have you put it together? Are you on a tight budget? If yes, you're going to have to cut something. If you can't stop driving, if there's no possibility for you to stop driving and stop consuming that refined gasoline in your vehicle, then you have to cut something else. Maybe it's the $6 lattes, maybe it's the $30 lunches. I don't know, but you're going to have to figure something out because that's not going away. Second of all, alternatives. We talked about it earlier, but again, can you walk? Can you ride? Can you share? And I'll tell you long term, have you thought about an electric vehicle if it's really that tight for you? And I'm not telling you it's going to be better or worse, but maybe something to consider for you. Third off, hedging your portfolio, hedging your balance sheet. So you have a net worth statement that has assets and liabilities, and then you have a budget. And your budget is your income statement and your financials that are showing expenses and income. On your expenses, the much higher one as of late is gasoline cost. Gasoline cost is on the up. On your balance sheet, if you have a properly diversified portfolio, hopefully you have some assets that are benefiting from this, namely some exposure to commodities or oil and gas stocks. And if you have a little bit of those, hopefully your value has increased a little bit and it's making it slightly easier for you to stomach the increase in price at the pumps. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Rob Tetrault. I will see you in the next video.